Hello and welcome back. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Douglas.
I'm Alistair, and this is the Highland Hikers.
So we are out on our first walk of a week-long adventure that we've got in store. So we've driven north from Glasgow this morning and are just north of Inverness now to do Little Wyvis.
Yes, so from here we're heading up towards Ullapool. I'm going to do a few walks in that area before getting on the ferry, heading over to Lewis, and we're heading up and Clisholm from there. So do some sightseeing on the islands whilst we're there, and then a nice gentle jaunt back down the road at the end of the week. So I don't really know much about Little Wyvis, to be honest. Dougie said we'll do this on the way up. It seems an easy one, so I said why not. So what's the script with this one?
Yeah, well, so we wanted something to break up the drive on the way north rather than just doing the whole way to Ullapool in one go. So as we've stopped here to do a nice wee easy Corbett and Little Wyvis, you may think that sounds familiar, and it does, because there is a Monroe called Ben Wyvis, and this is very much in the shadow of it. It's a quite short walk at only 10 kilometres and about 650 metres of ascent, so somewhere in the region of 3 to 4 hours, and it follows a good Land Rover track pretty much the whole way up it.
Yeah, that sounds very achievable. I like how Dude says we would break the drive up. We have driven more than 3/4 of the way here, or I should say I have driven 3/4 of the way here, so it's, you know, a really good breaking up for that long drive for me. But yeah, nice Land Rover track most of the way. Let's hope the rain stays off and we'll stay dry on our first day of this week-long trip.
Well, we're probably just over halfway up the ascent now. We're at about 500 metres, so we've got another 260 to go to get to the summit. It's been a relatively straightforward ascent so far, nothing too strenuous.
Yep, like we said at the beginning, just straight up this Land Rover track. There's quite a few gates to go through. One of them is particularly heavy, which Dougie left me to navigate on my own at one point. Here's show Dougie, not holding the key open for me.
Well, but you're so big and strong.
Well, no, not quite, but yeah, once you're that, there's some nice views behind us, nice big loch. You can't see any of the big Monroes at all, unfortunately. The ones behind us aren't Monroes, surprisingly. Nope. Even lower, yeah. Aye,
but it gets a wee bit steeper now, although the track does now zigzag on the way up, I think, to take the steepness out, because it is still a Land Rover track, so it can't be too steep. But yeah, we kind of go zigzag, zig, zig, up to get to the top now.
We have made it to the top of Little Wyvis. It is a tad windy. You have talked us into literally sitting on the ground behind this tiny wee cairn to try and get us out the wind. Feels fine where I am, but I'm pretty sure the mic's probably getting absolutely blasted right now, but
I guess we'll find out. But yeah, we are at the top of Little Wyvis, a Corbett at the height of 763 metres. And you can maybe make out Ben Wyvis in the background behind us, potentially.
Yeah.
Although it's not a very nice day today, is it?
Well, it was fine until about, what, 2/3 of the way. Then it just got a bit more windy. It's pushing the kind of clouds across us. You can see like the clouds whipping around. It's quite cool actually, but yeah, it's not the most pleasant for us, and start to get a wee bit wet.
Yeah, we are really hoping the weather improves over the next couple of days, because we've got some nice walks planned. We're hoping to do Anchiela either tomorrow or Tuesday, and we really want a good day for that. So whether we'll get that or not, we don't know. So if you want to find out, what can you do?
Yeah, just hit that subscribe button and you can find out in the coming weeks. Keep your fingers crossed as well.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll get there. So I'm really looking forward to it, and we've been looking forward to it for quite some time.
Yeah, but you know, it will always be there, so we can come back another time if need be and maybe do something more suitable for the conditions. So but yeah, let's...
It's been quite an distance to come to the halt to, but we'll see, yeah.
Yeah, well let's get off this summit then and hopefully out of the wind.
The way is shut.
Well, that is us just coming towards the end of the Little Wyvis walk. We are almost kind of back at the farmhouse. In fact, you can even see some wee sheepies, some lambs behind us.
Yeah, it's a really easy descent coming back down that path. You make it down very, very quickly. I think we made amazing time coming down there. It's a nice gentle gradient, so nothing too strenuous, but I think we're both getting a wee bit peckish. We've been on the go for quite some time today and got a wee bit to go before we get to our accommodation tonight, don't we?
Aye, yeah, it's not too far. It was about half an hour up the road from here, so should be there in time for dinner. Could have lamb chops, perhaps.
Yes, I've not had lamb chops in years actually. Yum.
But yeah, hopefully the next 2 days will be good, and we will of course see you on another hike.
Whoa.